Oh yeah, finally an artist album indeed. Well, it has been quite a journey to say at the least, and for as long as we can remember we wanted to make an album, but it just never was the right time for some kind of reason. You know, when you take on the task of composing a whole album, it's a huge project, and you really have to think about what you want to achieve with every single track and the overall album feel, you know. So almost 2 years ago, when we started on the first tracks, we knew we were finally up for the task. From the moment we started, we knew that diversity and quality had to be the keywords here. And you know, there was no point for us in making an album with 12 the same sounding and structured songs. We wanted to challenge ourselves in new ways and do things we really liked and haven't done that many times before, or have never done before, you know. The main goal was to make an album that would appeal to a lot of dance music lovers and still have trance as the main ingredient in every single track. So Riddles In The Sand was one of the first tracks that was originally written as part of an album. Addicted came second, and with those two tracks finished, we had the first two guidelines of which direction the album needed to go to. We came to the conclusion that we wanted to have a lot more variety on the album, and that it had to be a collection of, you know, unique atmospheres, beautiful soundscapes, amazing melodies, and each track had to be a story on its own, and all tracks combined had to feel like this painting that actually made sense. So we made a list of all the ingredients that had to form all the songs. We wanted to have some chill out on there, some cinematic sounding tracks on there, a couple of non too cheesy vocal tracks, and they definitely needed to have a meaning as well. Furthermore, we wanted some Balearic and progressive tracks, and of course a couple of full-on transers and tech trance orientated tracks. With that in the back of our minds, all those different styles had to be the right ingredients for a very diverse album. So yeah, we locked ourselves up for almost 2 years. Spent endless hours of writing, rewriting, arranging, rearranging, you name it. And For You is the end result. Came up with a lot of tracks, and the tracks that are on the album right now have a certain meaning to each of us, and are there for a reason. Despite the album being very diverse, you can hear the Signum mark on every track.
For more info, check www.armadamusic.com.